So it has come to my attention that we don't talk about a wide range of credit card issuers on this channel. We just don't seem to have a diverse selection of credit cards. But can you really blame me? When people are talking about credit cards, you mostly hear about Chase and Amex. Amex is great because everyone thinks you're fancy with a shiny gold or platinum blah 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 card. And then Chase, I mean, just the name itself is pretty amazing if you ask me. But believe it or not, there are actually other credit card issuers around. And you shouldn't be putting all of your eggs in one basket. Diversify. Today, we're going to change all of that. We're actually going to talk about a different credit card issuer, and it's going to be Capital One. More specifically, we're going to be talking about the top 5 Capital One credit cards. And for some reason, if you don't know what Capital One is, I'm sure if you watched TV before or seen a commercial, it's like the "what's in your wallet?" And honestly, for me, it's just Chase and Amex cards. So not Capital One, that's not in my wallet. How's it, everyone? I'm Chase Yokoyama, and welcome back to the channel where we make finance fun. Yes, I actually do not own any Capital One credit cards right now, I'll be honest. And I will not apologize for that because we're still going to make this video. I did the research so that you don't have to. Obviously, different credit cards are made for different people, and that's why I chose 5 different credit cards that are actually going to target or be for 5 different people. Of course, some of these cards do kind of overlap, not really overlap, but some of these cards you can have both of them or all 3 of them. Maybe not all 5 of them, but you get the gist of it. It's not just one card per person. And if you fall into one of these categories, or if you think one of these cards are for you, then you're welcome because I made this video specifically for you. Now let's just get right into it. This very first credit card is going to be for all you travelers out there. This is going to be a very good travel credit card made from Capital One. Let me introduce you to the Capital One Venture Rewards card. This credit card has a $95 annual fee and currently a sign-up bonus of 60,000 miles after you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months. Now, before we go any further, I just want to clear something up. Chase has Chase Ultimate Reward Points, Amex has American Express Membership Reward Points, and Capital One has miles. I don't know why they chose the name miles because for me anyway, I was confused as to is these airline miles or these, miles? What? But when I am talking miles, when Capital One is talking miles, that is just their name of the point system. Strange, I know. Okay, going back to the Capital One Ventures reward card, this card will actually earn you 2x Capital One miles on any purchase, anytime throughout the year, unlimited. That means food, groceries, gas, dining, which is also food. Doesn't matter. You're going to get 2x back on these purchases. It's a super brain dead reward system. It's great for you just want to swipe a card and not have to think about, oh my God, which card am I going to use? Which actually is a problem sometimes. Maybe you could relate, maybe not. This card is just going to be used for anything. This card also has no foreign transaction fees and will give you a credit for TSA PreCheck and global entry, which is usually worth around $100. Pretty nuts for just a $95 annual fee credit card. The Capital One Ventures reward card also has benefits such as auto rental collision damage waiver or travel accident insurance, but we won't get into that nitty gritty in this video. For this card, ideally you should have a credit score of 690 or above. I forgot to mention this earlier, but for Capital One miles, you can actually redeem them for things like gift cards, cashback, travel purchases, and also transferring them to hotel and airline partners. Before I move on, again, I just have one more thing to clarify, and it's that Capital One also does this really weird thing where they like to name multiple cards very similarly to each other. Like, take a look at this. Like, there's 3 different cards, but they still are named the same or named similarly. I don't know why they chose to do this. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I also don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So maybe there's a reason for it. Who knows? If you're still confused, we're talking about this credit card right here, the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card. But let's move on to the second credit card. Maybe traveling and travel rewards is just not for you. You're a homebody, you're an introvert, you like staying at home or barely going outside. I get that. Well, how about cash back? The Capital One Quicksilver Rewards credit card will earn you 1.5% cash back on any and all purchases. Unlimited, all year round. Just like the first card. Just like the first one as well, there's 3 different versions of this card, and we're talking about this one right here, just so that we're on the same page. This is a no annual fee credit card, and you'll actually earn a sign-up bonus of $200 cash back after you spend $500 in the first 3 months. Much like the Venture Rewards credit card that we just talked about, you don't have to worry about different categories, rotating categories. No, none of that. Sure, it may just be 1.5% unlimited cash back. I mean, it's still better than 1% back. Let's be honest. Surprisingly, you actually don't get any foreign transaction fees with this card, which is not that common with no annual fee cashback credit cards. With your earned cash back, you could receive that back in the form of like a check, statement credit, covering the cost of a recent purchase, or even gift cards. There's really nothing else crazy or special about this credit card, so if you just want a straightforward cash back, brain dead, no annual fee credit card, then this Capital One is going to be right for you. As far as credit scores go, ideally you should also have a credit score of 690 or above. By this point in the video, you're probably wondering, well, where's the card for dining? Where's the card for entertainment? Well, congratulations, because this is going to be the card for you. The Capital One Savor One Rewards credit card is another no annual fee credit card that earns you cash back. And it also has a sign-up bonus of $200 cash back after you spend $500 in the first 3 months. I know I mentioned this being the dining and entertainment credit card, but also did you know this is a streaming service credit card and a grocery store credit card? Like, what? All in one credit card? Yeah. You will earn 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, streaming services, and groceries. But let's break down each category to make sure you know exactly what will count as the bonus category or not. The purchases that will count for dining are things like restaurants, cafes, bars, lounges, fast food chains, and bakeries. For the entertainment category, ticket purchases made at movie theaters, sports promoters, professional and semi-professional live events, theatrical promoters, amusement parks, tourist attractions, aquariums, zoos, dance halls, record stores, pool halls, bowling alleys. This does not include golf courses, collegiate sporting events, and non-industry entertainment merchant codes like cable, digital streaming, and membership services. I mean, right there, that's kind of a lot of different things that just this one category will cover. I've never seen another card that has an entertainment category like this. The next category is the streaming service category, which will cover streaming purchases made from eligible music and video streaming services, including Netflix, Hulu, and Disney+. Some services such as Prime Video, AT&T TV, and Verizon FiOS On Demand are excluded, as well as audiobook subscription services and fitness programming. Again, this isn't too bad because it covers your major streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, and also Apple Music, Spotify. You really can't go wrong with any of those options. The last category is the grocery store category, which anything that's a supermarket, meat locker, freezer, dairy product store, and specialty market will count as a grocery store purchase. This does not include superstores like Walmart and Target, which is a common theme on most grocery store categories on other credit cards. So it's not like this card specifically will exclude Walmart and Target. And if you ask me, this is kind of crazy because this is a lot of different categories that this one card will cover. And it's a no annual fee card, and it's 3% cash back. Not 1%, not 1.5%, not 2%, but 3% cash back. All year round, no rotating categories. It kind of amazes me at this point how I don't talk too much about Capital One credit cards, because right now, off the bat, these cards are looking really good, super attractive. Like, what's not to like about them? On top of all that, you still get no foreign transaction fees, and you will need a credit score of around 690 or above. For the fourth Capital One credit card, I know I already covered a travel credit card from Capital One, but this fourth credit card is going to be a no annual fee travel credit card. I've been talking about other no annual fee credit cards, so why not include one for travel? Introducing the Capital One Venture One Rewards credit card. Notice how this is a Venture One credit card, not like the first one where it was just Venture Rewards credit card. Venture One Rewards, Venture Rewards. Two different cards. This Capital One Venture One Rewards credit card has no annual fee, and you'll get a sign-up bonus of 20,000 miles, Capital One miles, after you spend $500 in the first 3 months. Unlike the previously mentioned Venture credit card, this one will earn you only 1.25 miles on any purchase. Obviously, it's not as good as 2x miles back like the first credit card, but this card has no annual fee. So if you don't want annual fee and you still want to earn miles or points on purchases, then this card is going to be a good choice for you. This card also has no foreign transaction fees, but it does not come with a credit for the TSA pre-checked or global entry like its annual fee brother. And hopefully you have a credit score of 690 or above, so that way you could get the Capital One Venture One Rewards credit card. All right, so we're on the last and final Capital One credit card that I'll be talking about today. And this card is going to be more so for those people who are just building their credit or rebuilding a credit, or maybe you don't even have a credit card yet. If that sounds like you, then take a look at the secured Mastercard from Capital One. This is the first and only credit card that I mentioned today that has no other version of it. There's just one version. Like the name states, this is a secured credit card. So that means you're going to have to give a deposit of $49, $99, or $200 to Capital One in order to get this credit card. If you're more on the sketchier side, or your credit history isn't looking so strong, or your credit score isn't as good, you're going to have to be paying the higher deposit fees. Well, technically, it's not a fee because this deposit is refundable. Yes, this deposit is actually refundable. So that means Capital One will be giving you back your deposit as a form of statement credit if you actually pay off your card correctly or on time and you're being responsible with it. This card is great for building your credit score because you're going to be automatically considered for a credit line increase after 6 months of using this card financially responsible. And you won't have to pay an additional deposit for that. Like most secured credit cards, you will have no rewards to this card whatsoever. It's just a straight raw credit card. But if you need to rebuild your credit and you need to get up and off the ground, then that's all you really need. The good news is that this card too has no foreign transaction fees, which honestly by this point, I think it's just a Capital One thing. I think they just don't charge any foreign transaction fees on any of their cards, which is fantastic. You will also get $0 fraud liability with this credit card, so you will not be charged for any unauthorized purchases. Talking about foreign transaction fees, this kind of reminds me of a story about when I first started my credit card journey, and this is maybe like my second or third credit card in my entire life. It was just some random card from my local bank, had no rewards to it. It was just really plain and simple. I actually took that credit card with me to Japan because that's the only credit card I was using at the time. And I was just swiping carelessly. That was careless chase back then. I didn't know what I was doing. So I was just swiping, and I had no idea that there was a foreign transaction fee. So looking back at my credit card bill, I was so confused and I was like, why am I paying like 3% more than what I originally bought? It's not fun having foreign transaction fees and having to use it in a foreign country. You're basically paying more to use your credit card, which sucks. So with Capital One, at least you won't have that problem. Don't be like Careless Chase. Get a Capital One credit card if you don't want to pay foreign transaction fees. Do any of you have a Capital One credit card? Are there pros and cons to these credit cards? Do you have a favorite Capital One credit card? You have to let me know because again, I don't have a personal credit card from Capital One or any credit card from Capital One. So let me in on your secrets. Will I stray away from Chase and Amex? Maybe, probably not, but maybe. You could talk to me, we could find out. If you want to check out how to climb that credit card journey or how I climbed that journey myself to get to where I am today, go ahead and click on one of the videos on the screen right now or stay a little bit longer and click on the videos then. Spoiler alert, I took a long time to get to where I was today and I made many mistakes. So if I could do it, you could do it too. Other than that, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later. Shoots.